Back. It is finally the start of another season, well, preseason to be exact. Uh, it's your host, the one and only. This is J Dog. We are here at COTA for the preseason. Just before I kick things off properly, let me just do a sound check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live and good. ERA preseason Tier 1, preseason 2, Season 6, of course, here at COTA. If you didn't hear before, it's your boy, this is J-Dog. Thank you all for tuning in. We have a nice little 17 drivers on the grid today for our preseason match-up with COTA, so we'll see how we go. Now, COTA, very tricky track here. I was doing a bit of testing myself just to give you guys a bit more accurate information. Of course, I'm not as fast as these gentlemen, but it looks like it will be, I would like to say 132s for our pole, maybe even the late 131s. Just before booty camp slides starts us off. So we have circle length of 5.5 kilometers, which is 3.4 miles in length, with approximately 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. So booty can slide out to start here for our short quali. Let's see who we do. Who do we have next here? I believe it's down the bottom of the grid there. So booty cam slide starts us off. Oh, gets a bit taily coming out of that exit there. Sticks to the inside of the corner. Got to be careful not to invalidate. Let me just get up the track map so we can double check. Very nicely done through there. Cuts this nicely. The exit here is a bit tricky. You can lose. Oh, goes off and invalidates it. It's unlucky. Does invalidate it. So booty cam slide invalidates his lap. We are on to nobody, and then I believe it's just Steve in 1991 who is following that. Oh, gets a bit heavy on the brakes there. Nobody does. Using the battery on the exit. Cuts that nicely. Gets a good exit out of here. See what he can do. Very tricky around here. You want to keep the car stable, but also make sure you maximize the speed going in and out of the S chicanes. He cuts that. Almost like an over-under there. Nobody taking a bit of a sharper line into those corners. Another tricky spot here where you can easily invalidate, and he does do so. I have it's a commentator, Steve, also invalidated. So we do have the first 3 runners invalidated. Very tricky track. We'll go on board with Wingish. See what Wingish can do. Welcome back, Mr. Wingish. Good to have you again for another season. Always a pleasure, my friend. Wingish cuts this sharp. Very nicely done. Very nice traction on the exit there. Gee, almost like it's on rails from Wingish. That was allowed with a 132.7. Stonker of a time. And Backer SGT with the 127.52. 10 thousandths faster. What can Wingish do there? It looks like Wingish is he's got the pole. It looked like he almost backed out of that for a second. We got Mama Wembenyama, who's also won this. I believe he's That was his lap, 134.4. Got a bit of time in there. Well, cool is a 132 flat. Gee, these boys, I was off by a mile. Looks like we will see mid to low 131s, possibly. Let's have a look at Demu. Demu back for another season. Ooh, gets a bit taily there. Ooh. I just keep the car together, but that'll be his lap over. See how Kyle goes. Kyle shone in Tier 1 last season. Was a Tier 2 driver and came up to race with the big boys and did outstandingly. See how he goes. Cuts out very nicely there. Kyle using all the track. We do have No-Built out of the session. Not sure what's happened there. Kyle with a 133 one time to improve. I think you'd like to say there. We'll have a look at Demu. Going for another lap here. Did use a lot of battery on his previous. He may be coming into just pit and just getting some laps in. Have a look at Game Boy. How's Game Boy doing here? Game Boy on the back end of his lap. So it looks like No-Built here is having some trouble with his settings. Hopefully he joins us in time to get and gets us fixed up, because I know No-Built's quite fast at this track. Game Boy with a 135 time to he can improve on that. Probably just a bit of a warm up. It's not Kyle invalidated. Is Game Boy going around again? Game Boy is. So is Steve. 131.9 from Steve. Stonker of a lap. Just apologies, ladies and gents. Just sending No-Built an invite back in. Can't seem to see him. Give it a sec and see if it pops up. No-Built, if you are watching, it is coming up that you're offline. Let me, EA is standard. Can't seem, sorry, apologies for that, ladies and gents, just trying to get No-Built back in. He's not appearing on my, on the online. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'll try again in a moment. We'll just, we'll quickly watch Wingish's lap here, and I'll try and get him back in. Fatel on the stream saying quite a lot of them still haven't done a lap. There have been a few track limits, unfortunately. It is a tricky track, so it could be the reason. So Wingish can get here. Gets on the throttle. Ooh, gets a bit toey going out of there. It's a 1:31.97. Does phenomenally well. Let's see if I can find Noble now. We've got him. Apologies, ladies and gents. We'll have a look at who's currently on a lap now. Have a look at Kyle. I believe Kyle's on a lap. See what Kyle can do. Oh, Kyle actually, sorry. Kyle's invalidated. Look at Demi. Demi finishing up his lap. What's he done? Demi on pole so far. 1:31.69. He caught the end of it. It's a little bit of a victory spin. Oh, Moikuli loses the rig coming out of the last corner. Keeps it at 1:32 flat. Look at there's Infinity on the lap here. Infinity possibly just charging the battery up. Baku SGT. I call him Baku. Baku, he's got full battery, so it looks like he's not on a lap either. Got to be careful this pit too, it'll creep up on you. Solo looks like it's out of fuel. Could be. I think everyone's going in, possibly. Have a look at Game Boy. Game Boy on his lap. Game Boy is on his lap. He's on the final sectors of his lap. Cuts that nicely. Going into the pit as well. Everyone going to the pit. Beauty Cam slide invalidated. Everyone out of fuel. So it looks like everyone is looking to come out and start a fresh lap. We got our Mama Wembanyama. It's about to start one. We got Louder's just started one. I'm going board with Louder. Currently the time to beat 1:31.6 from DMU. Stonker of a time. Although very close from the lads. Ooh, keeps it right on the border of the... Gee, he almost went out there. Can he get a good exit here? He almost got a track limits there. He's done very well using all the track. Cuts out very nicely. Gets a good exit. So approximately 2.5 minutes left of quali to go. We have Demi on top, Steve joining him on the front row, with Wish and Moikuli racing the second row, just behind. Can any of them beat that? We have 132.4 from Lauda. Not enough. Alex on the stream saying EO stream's back. Welcome back, Alex. We miss you today, my man. Absolute stonker of a season finale. You put out last to first of last season. That would be Alex. Carry the go, ladies and gentlemen. So looks like Cole moving over for some drivers. He's on a lap here. So nobody's. So, Mama Wemba Nyamo, aka Mr. Sean. Oh, invalidates it here. Is that does this invalidate the next lap too? Hopefully not. It doesn't. That's okay. See what it can do. Cuts that nicely. Very sharp. Gets it done. Got all the lads coming up for their laps now. Oh, misjudged that a little bit. It's alright, he saves it. Gee, uses all the track there. Sacrificed a bit of time. What's his sector 2 time going to look like? Is he up? Have a look in a moment. Smashing the ERS. She turns in hard there. Lauda is out of the session, possibly retired in the pits. Oh, Mr. Sean, oh, Mama Women, Yama. It takes a spin going into, the final corners of the last sector. Unfortunate, good sir. We'll have a look here at the front runners, see how they're doing. Who's, it looks like Demu, I believe, is leading the pack for them. Just to make sure. Maybe Rico Gracie. Yeah, it's Rico Gracie first. What can Rico Gracie go? Oh, goes off, invalidates. Demu will be the next one. Can Demu beat his time? Gets on throttle. He does. It's a 131.5. Wingish. Has Wingish binned it? I think Wingish has binned it. Oh no, Wingish out. He's in third. We do have traffic from Waikuli. They need to move. Oh. You've got to get out of the way there. I'm not sure who that was. I think that was an AI, I believe. Was that AI of Abu Bakar? That's madness. Moikulian at third. So that's how it stands, ladies and gentlemen. Demu in a pole once again. Start off the preseason. Steve joining him on the front row. Moikuli, unfortunate finish there from Moikuli. Had a bit of traffic and impeding. Wingish in at fourth. And that's your front two rows, ladies and gentlemen. Now remember, just before the race starts, obviously we do have a 3 to 5 minute period where we do not ready up. So everyone just make sure that you get everything ready, get set for the race, and one of the admins will give the ready up as per usual. So just to round out the rest of the grid, we have Rico Gracie in at 5th, Tolu in at 6th, Kyle in at 7th, Baku in at 8th, Lauda in at 9th, Bootycam Slide in a 10th. That's your top 10. We have Curry, Infinity, Game Boy, Omama Wembenyama, Killsbrook, Larodri, Jaholi, Nobody, Abu Bakar, and No Build, who hopefully is back in by now, rounding out the bottom 10 there. As I said, ladies and gents, we will have a 3 to 5 minute respite. Larodri will give the go ahead on the chat in the Discord, so please make sure you're aware of that. And nobody ready up, and just make sure you get everything ready. I would also advise don't leave your monitors either. And we have rain. Apologies, ladies and gents. We have rain here at Texas. Yeehaw! Oh my goodness. Bet no one planned for that. That's gonna be spicy. Well, ladies and gents, I'll be back with you in 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll start our formation lap to get this race started. Looks like we did have someone ready up, uh, as I mentioned. It does happen, unfortunately. It's good that it is a preseason, that it has. Make sure it is something that we really, really heavily advise not to do. Especially in situations like this where people probably still have their dry setups on. Yeah, looks like we'll have a very interesting first preseason race of the year. Hopefully everyone managed to get some wet setups on. I don't think there's one that exists for Texas, to be honest. So let me pull up the tyre. So Infinity on Inters. He might know something no one else does. The only one so far on intermediates. But it is pouring, isn't it? My goodness, it is wet. Gee, when it rains, it pours in Texas, doesn't it? For those of you that are drivers listening to the stream, goes without saying, please don't go 15 wide into the first corner, especially in these conditions on this track. This track is known for its very treacherous first corner, and where conditions make it far, far, far worse than usual. So Demu running off to the start of the grid. He gets a wingish. We'll start off with some cold tyres. So will Rico Gracie, Tolu and Kyle. I'm not sure what happened. Well, ladies and gents, it's going to be spicy. I'll tell you what. Gee, it is wet. My goodness gracious. Alright, and we are away. Gee, quick lights, we're out, we're going. Great start here by Demu. Oh, Moikuli gets in well wingish. Gee, all of them kept their positions here in the top 5. Gee, very well done by the lads. Side by side here. He's backed out of that. Gee, very sensible driving so far. Might be a few issues here and there, but The lads, look at that. Look at those conditions. My goodness gracious. I don't think anyone's gone fast enough to overtake. That's how treacherous it is. We've got a side-by-side here. That's Game Boy. Game Boy booty cam slide. Goes up the inside. Oh, gets a bit of a nudge. Booty, oh, what a catch! Booty cam slide with a phenomenal catch there. He's got Curry going up the inside. Bit of elbows out from the lads early. This will come down to their the straight line set up now. They broke really well here. Oh, make sure no one misses their braking points. Oh, bit of a sheer bit of contact there. 3 wide here. Who's that going up the inside? Is that booty cam slide? I believe it's Game Boy. I can't even see the cars that well, to be honest, ladies and gents. So I believe it was booty cam slide. Gee, look at this. Hard to find traction. We've got Noble climbing up the table as well. Oh, booty cam slide goes deep. There goes, oh, Mama Wembanyama side by side. These camera angles are so bad, EA. He's going to get there first. We've got the car behind. Very nicely done. Gee, some phenomenal overtaking here from the lads, to be honest, especially in these conditions. We'll move up quickly to the front runners. We have Demu and McCooley battling it out. 1 and 2. Then we've got Wingish and Steve with their own gaps a bit further back. Rico Gracie and Baku 5 and 6. Everyone just trying to get traction coming out of the corner. Game Boy's moved up into 8. Looks like there's quite a few battles going on around the back of the pack here. That's Noble. Can Noble make a move? Is he going to try it? Oh, he is! Noble, he does! Gets it done. What a move, son! Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, bit of contact! Oh! I believe there is some damage for Jaholi SV5. Got Kyle on the back of Tolu as well here. And nobody on the back of Infinity. McCooley actually closing in here on Demu. Won't get any DRS assistance in this weather either. Looks like those intermediates are not helping Infinity at all. Just want to take a look at this nice battle at the back of the pack here. It looks like it's spinning out a bit now. We've got Curry on the back of Lauder. Lauder dropped a few spots. Let's see who see the position changes here. Got Game Boy up 6. Phenomenal work by Game Boy. He's climbing the rankings in this weather. Budokan slide down 3 and Rodri down in 4. The two Astons battling it out here. Rico Gracie right on the back of Steve. Is he going to try for a move? Here comes the McLaren of Baco. Gee, I need to look over at the logos now to see the cars because of this weather. Nice little battle here for fourth position between Steve, Rico, Gracie and Bacco. Game Boy right in and behind them. He's gone up the inside. Doesn't get it done. Wingish on the back of McCooley now. He's made up over a second. McCooley possibly a bit of damage, maybe struggling. He's flying out here, driving everything that car has. First track limit from Kyle here. That's unfortunate, especially in this weather. Oh, it's a nice over-under split. Oh, Whitcomb slide tries to go back on the inside. Tried to go do a bit of an over-under there. Thought that Nobuilt would go deep. He didn't. Is Nobuilt going to go down the inside here? He's not. He had a look. Side by side here, that's here, Nobuilt going past Wembanyama. Look at this battle forming, ladies and gents. These four cars really add. It's actually the top 7. They're all in a train. Except actually, apologies. Steve is there is the car of Steve, who is 4.5 seconds back from Wingish. The rest of the top 7 are in the train. Trying to find the closest battle here. So it's the Astons. Could be Game Boy here. Game Boy. No, it looks like no one can get a pass done just in these conditions. I'd love to know, to be honest, what the weather will look like a bit later on. Bit of a glitch there. Curry goes off. There's no builds on the inside. Is he going to go deep? Oh, a bit of contact. Gets the move done, bit forceful, but gets it done. Here comes Curry back at him. He's not going to let him have it. Nobuilt does keep it. Oh. And then we got a Budokan slide on the inside of Mama Wembanyama. Gets a bit taily. Is he going to cut this sharp? What's he going to do here? Sean has to go on the outside. He does so very nicely. We do have a yellow. That's Kelsbrook, I believe. Oh, bit of contact there. That's Jar Holly. A few people going into the pits. Could be for Inters. So Demu's gone into the pits for Inters. Thinks it's gonna lessen up. I couldn't tell you, ladies and gents. It looks pretty wet to me. He comes out of the pit there in traffic with Nobuilt there. Those fresh Inters. Oh, he's gonna go side by side with him. Has to back out there, cut the track. catches that. Bit taily from Demu. She do have a DNF from Kill's book. Not sure if that was on track or in the pits, but it looks like it may have been in the pits as there is no safety car. So up top here we got Rico Gracie on the back of Steve. His trainer's per normal. Noble catching him now. Noble's still to pit though, and Demu having pitted already. The boys have to watch out for these track limits. It could hurt them. Gee, this doesn't look like it's getting lighter. It might be. They know something we don't. McCauley and have stayed out. I wonder if this is a high-risk car award from Demu. Although we have Infinity back up here in... seems to have regained a few slots in the race. Moving up. Let me have a look. Recent changes again. So no build up 15. Again, we do have a few pits. So let's see who has pit. So we still have Amamwemba Nyama. Actually, a lot of the top 9, apart from Demu, that haven't pit yet. So Demu, the only one out of top 9 that has pit. He's Demu backs out, he's crossing over. Can he get it done? Very great racing, gents. Oh, bit of contact. Jeez, they stabilise. Yeah, take it easy, fellas. It's a tricky corner that because you want to get apex positioning over on the left to cut over to the right. But if you're side by side like that, right away is very difficult to judge. Game Boy now on the back of Steve here. Bit of a yellow. That's Joe Holly's off. So is Abu Bakar. Possibly a bit of contact there between the two of them. Is that a safety? It's not. Make sure not to get any drive-throughs either, boys. They can be deadly in the wet. The Delta can absolutely fool you. Especially on tracks like this where there's very slow apexes leading into fast straights. So Jah Holly has retired. I believe that was on track. The car just getting his car sorted. So Demu does have a penalty here of 3 seconds, which will hurt him. Here's Game Boy and Steve battling it out, side by side. Steve holding him off. Is Game Boy going to try for the inside? He backs out of that. Oh. thought that was possibly a bit of a glitchy McGlitch. EA Sports stuff. Lap at 9, ladies and gents. So another 19 to go, or 18 to go. Jimmy's still on the back of Noble, and these two up front still battling it out, Moikuli and Wingish. However, how much time has Demu gained from his undercut? Maybe not as much as you might think, being on the back of Noble. Oh, Demu in the wall! I said that Demu is in the wall. Back onto the track. Not sure if that was contact, not sure what happened, but yeah, I can't even change the gee, that car has zero front wing. Zero aerodynamic for Mr. Demu there after that collision with the wall. There is a safety car on track, I believe. Oh, you can't see it on our screen, ladies and gents, but I believe it looks like it. That's good for Demu. Let him get his wing replaced at the cost of a few positions. Struggling to turn it, make sure it doesn't go into the wall. Gets it in nicely. That'll bring the pack closer together. Three retirements so far only, and not sure whether they were due to contact or driver error. However, the boys have done outstanding, especially in Texas. It's not a track that you really practice doing in the wet. So props to the lads, phenomenal work. Tricky track in the dry, let alone soaking track conditions, because that's what it is. That is not anywhere near close to drying up for the end of this race. I may be wrong. They are all on inters, but yeah, it's still pouring down. So looking here for our safety car restart. Once everyone's caught the grid, we'll have looks like Moikuli up in first position, Wingish in at second, Steve in at third, Gameboy in at fourth. Phenomenal work from Gameboy. It's caught pretty much the whole front of the pack there. Bacco in at fifth, Rico Grace in at sixth, Tolu in at seventh, Noble in at eighth. A bit of a glitch. Noble in at ninth. Not sure what happened there. Actually 10th rather. It's spazzing out a bit. Or maybe there was a glitch in Curry accidentally overtook. Kyle in at 11th, Nobody in at 12th, Demu in at 13th, catching the back of the grid for the restart. Oh, Mama Wembanyama, aka Mr. Sean, in at 14th, Loud in at 15th, Goody Cam Slide in at 16th, and Lotto in at 17th here. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like it could be a connection issue thing. Because Noble is going up and down positions. It is quite strange. So it looks like almost everyone pit there, except for Tolu, Kyle, Nobody, Bootcamp Slide, Bacco rather, and Rico Gracie. They're the ones that stayed out, already on into, so had already pit. Ooh, bit of contact there. Gotta be careful. That might be just some glitchiness in the lobby. Not sure if any contact was made. So they're warming these tyres up. So ladies and gents, and drivers listening, if there are any, please ensure you do maintain a clean restart. Did very, very well at the start of the race. However, we have seen that safety car restarts do get a bit frantic. So make sure we keep it clean. There is still 17 laps to go over this race. So not even halfway through. Anything can happen. So it looks like the safety car will go around again once more. Have a look at those with penalties quickly. So Curry with a drive-through. I didn't see it pop up on mine. So Curry does have a drive-through penalty. Tough. It's not what he wanted. Kyle is 6 seconds. Demi with 3 seconds and Lodger with 3 seconds. So not ideal for Curry there at all. And like I said, it is not even halfway through the race. It's situations like these that cause havoc. EA's artificial intelligence tends to do some absolutely outrageous things sometimes, so we wouldn't want to ruin the race. So the safety car is in. Muy cool, he takes us off. Great starts by the lads. Curry pitting now. Ooh, manages to pull it up in time. We have a side by side here. Is that that's Nobody and Cole. Nobody backs out of it. Ooh, might just scratch the car. The Hearts of Demu goes past. Demu capitalizes. Nobody, oh no. Nobody didn't warm the tyres up enough, it looks like. Struggling out there. Is Demu gonna go for it? He doesn't. Carl's sitting in the middle of the track. He's defending. Demu going on the inside. Gets past. Nice battery powered overtake there. Carl pulls it up very nicely behind him. Beauty Cam slide chasing down Mama Wemanyama. We'll have a look here. No build as well. Climbing up. Got Tolu right on him. Oh, Tolu spins out! We just saw that. We've seen a few cars go through Tolu there. Shivers, that would have given half of them a heart attack. So Demu lost out here due to the safety car and obviously the damage to his rivals in this race, Cooley and Wingish. He was racing earlier. Can he get back up there? And Noble's climbing up the 13 positions made by Noble. See, Game Boy's at 9, so those are our two biggest movers so far. Is Noble going to go for it? He goes up the inside. Oh, Rico moves over to defend a little. Great camera angle, EA. Oh my goodness. So we've got Budicam slide. Budicam slide goes. Oh, he goes deep. Gets a ton past Sean. We've got Louder following in behind here. Nice little pack there. Oh, Budicam slide. He's definitely sliding. I'll tell you what, car's not happy with him. Sean having to slow down. He's going to need to get past him, otherwise he's going to start to lose ground. Oh, gee, it looked like he just got the traction down there, Sean. Gee, all the boys pull it up really well. Get a nice battle at the front of the grid too. Between it's Gameboy and Steve as per usual, and Noble. Gameboy, Steve, Noble, Bacco, and Rico Gracie not far behind, followed by Infinity, and then Demu as well. All the boys relatively close. Nobody booty caps like going at it. Is Sean gonna go up the inside? He doesn't. Gee, oh, a bit of contact. He's gonna make this move. Booty cam slide gonna go up. He's gonna slide in. Is he gonna get it done? Can he pull it up? He pulls it up nicely. It's still side by side here. Oh, nobody loses the rear. And here comes Omama Wembanyama. Very nicely done. Capitalizes on that, Sean does. These lads are swapping places left, right and centre. Oh, nobody goes a bit wide there. It's too... Gee, we've got Beautycam Slider, no Mama with any Yamas, side by side again. Onto the final corner. We've got Nobel and Baku side by side too. Nobel gets it done. Oh, Sean can't get the traction. Oh, he loses traction. It goes into Lauda. No harm, no foul, but they lose a bit of time on the following cars. Rather the front of them. We've got a lot of trains here. We've got the, it's not a DRS train obviously, but we've got a lot of people within that 1 second margin. We do have a yellow. Not sure who that is for. That might have been for I'm not sure what happened to the Delta there. Gee, these lads going at it, aren't they? My goodness. The top boys driving just nice and casually. Gamboy up into third. Noble now moved himself up into fifth, and Demu still chasing them back down. Gee, late braking by Demu, gets it done. Gets past Rico Gracie. Oh, nobody goes deep there. And Lauda gets past, and now side by side. Nobody retains it. You've got Wembanyama right on the tails. Oh, nobody's sliding everywhere. Sean having to take evasive action. Losing a lot of time though. The Beautycam slide. Gapped them now by 2 seconds. We got Steve and Noble. Noble gets it done past Steve. He's coming for Game Boy next. Oh, is he going to fight it back on the inside? Gee, oh, shivers. Couldn't put a piece of paper between them there. He thought about it. He really did. Great decision not to. Smart racing IQ there from Steve to back out of that. So Wingish and Wikuli keeping it that around about 1 second interval. Phenomenal drive from both the lads, especially Wingish. We have some pit stops. While the lads are pitting, we'll go on board with Infinity, chasing down Rico Gracie. And of course, the two lads in front, Demu and Bacco, and Steve. So the other top runners, or the other drivers, I should say, pit as well in a two-stop strategy. We'll see. It has dried up a bit. I don't think it's going to be dry conditions, ladies and gents, but I do think it's it will stay on these inters. It won't get wetter than this. Carry on the back of Wanyama. He served the drive through and he's back in it. The lad's being very, very cautious. Budicam slide, nobody side by side. These two can't get enough of each other. And nobody, he gets it done. Both on fresh inters. Rico Gracie, got to be Taylor coming out of the exit of that corner. Again, not much between this middle pack at all. You can see there's the, I believe that was Demu that you can see, and Steve. Well, Curry joining the party now. Help his Aston Martin teammate out. Is he going to go for it down the inside of Sean? He's not. Sean's got a rocket ship. My goodness. Sean absolutely flying on that straight. The lads can't gain too much ground. The delta's staying relatively even. Apart from that nice battle that we see between Budicam Slide and Nobody. And of course there was a few other cars there with them. They may have undercut well to get in front of them. We will see. Noble's on the back of Game Boy now. His Red Bull teammate. Noble done a phenomenal job. 16 positions. Curry gets past Omama Wembanyama. Gets it done nicely. Is he going to go for his Aston Martin teammate? He's not. Is Rocket Fuel Ferrari going to go past? No, he's not. He's going to stay. Thought he might try to get back at him then. So ladies and gents, just an update. I will be selecting 3 drivers that are nominees for driver of the day, and we will be voting on those, so that'll be within the Discord. So I'll select the 3 drivers I think deserve driver of the day, and from there Discord will vote on driver of the day for today's race. That obviously will be at the end, but so far Noble and Game Boy has stood out phenomenally, the 2 Red Bulls. Oh, Laundry out, possibly retired in the pits. Good to have you. Just reminiscing back to the yeah, so Laundry had a something she had to go out to, so thank you for joining us. No, we appreciate it. I was about to do you dirty. on the stream, but you messaged, so I couldn't. No, thanks for joining the fun today at COTA with the lads, and enjoy your outing. So the two Aston Martins here. Is Lauda with the Lauda's got a penalty? Is he going to let Curry past here? He probably won't. He's just going to. It's racing orders. They can fight. Rodri's saying amazing drivers. Should be a great season. I absolutely agree. Phenomenal start to the season with this preseason race. Absolutely, I'm stunned, to be honest, at how well the drivers did. Not that I didn't think they would do well, obviously, but this is such a tricky circuit to do in the wet, and very rare that it is wet conditions circuit. So well done to the lads. A round of applause to everyone, really. Really great way to start off season 6 ERA. So Noble on the back of Game Boy here, Rico Gracie. Or side by side here, Rico Gracie and Infinity. I was looking for his car. Infinity, what's he going to do here? Is he going to go? He's going to go on the outside and cut back in. He can do an over-under. He's going to try it. It's protected nicely by Rico Gracie. Oh, we have Kyle. Kyle on the 16 lap old Inters. Does he have damage? Doesn't look like it. Treacherous conditions with 16 lap old Inters. A lot of lads will have to be careful coming to the final laps of this race. We're on lap 23 of 28. So 6 laps remaining in this race. So we'll hopefully they can keep the tyres on the track and the wheels on the car. So Demu is pitted again for fresh inters. He's flying. So Curry also pitting. We've got Noble right on the back. So Curry is retiring the pit. Good to have you, my friend. A phenomenal race. Unlucky on the drive-through. Welcome back again. It's always a pleasure. We got his Swedish counterpart, Wingish, up in at second, chasing down Moy Cooley. Well, we have a no-build trying to get past Game Boy here. The two Red Bulls. We are fighting. Game Boy lets him past. It looks like. Possibly just knew he just had the pace. Game Boy going into the pit. Fresh inters. Possibly very, they must have been very worn to pull that at the stage. For that pit stop. Game Boy comes out of the pit behind Demu, who does have a 3-second. This is the closest battle on track. Ooh, Infinity gets a bit crossed up there. Demu's coming for him. So is Game Boy. Game Boy just warming up those inters. We've got no build now tasting wingish down here. Possibly there might have been an incident. But does Wingish have a... Oh no, Wingish got a puncture! Wingish he's got a puncture. You can see that left rear, ladies and gents. That's so unlucky for Wingish. Doing so phenomenally too. Ooh, Demu to his teammate. Move out the way. Ooh, gets a bit toey there. Game Boy capitalizes. He's got down inside of both of them. Game Boy with the double. Oh. Demu taps the teammate off. Game Boy gets a phenomenal double overtake there. Wow. Woohoo. Yeehaw, he says. What a move. Gets the two Haas's in one go. Can Steve hold out Moikuli and Game Boy here? Obviously, they're so worn, these inters. Because we saw Wingish did get the puncture. Yellow. Looks like those tyres are dying for Mama Wembanyama. They're not helping him. Now Noble right on the back of Demu. They're both hunting Game Boy down. And Game Boy penalty wise has 3 seconds. Demu has 9. So Demu not unfortunately won't be contender. Oh, Demu snaps! What a catch, son! He manages to catch it very well. Very well. Now Noble, actually he'll be net. His net third position, so his net pole, not pole rather, podium position here, due to Game Boy's 3 second penalty. Can Steve take the win here? 3 laps remaining, including this one. What's going on there? Was a pit stop. Steve losing ground now on Moikuli. Or to Moikuli rather. Can he hold it out? Moikuli take this win. First win of season 6, preseason. Can Moikuli get it done? Or can Noble get it done? Game Boy with the 3 seconds hurts him a bit much, I think. Here we go, Moikuli. Moikuli gonna try and make a move on Steve here. He might hold him up enough for Noble and Game Boy to catch up. He's going to go down the inside. He goes down the inside. What a move! Moikuli gets it done. He's in first position now. Now, oh, no. Noble picks up a penalty. I'm not sure why my penalties aren't coming up. But Noble has now picked up a 3 seconds, so it's game on to Game Boy Noble for a podium position here. see Rick Gracie and Amama Benyama fighting it out as well. Penalty wise, 3 seconds in between them. Should be Amama the Tire Whisperer, 17 laps. He's done very, very well. So is Steve. Really skating on ice, those tyres. Game Boy gets past Steve. Can Noble too. Oh! Almost through wide there. Noble gets it done. He gets past Steve. Gee, he probably would have had that on Game Boy. Going into the final lap of the race. Battles on between these two. Oh, a bit of a whip from Game Boy. What a catch. My goodness. It's caught that really well. Regardless, actually, due to the 3 seconds, if Steve can stay within 3 seconds, he'll keep the podium, but it's unlikely with those tyres. As you can see, unless another one picks up a penalty. Or rather, they pick up another penalty. Kylie's out, retired in the pits possibly. He has done so. It all comes down to these final few corners for these lads here. We've got Demu as well, getting it done. What's Noble gonna do? He's gonna make the move. He does. Game Boy outbreaks him. Oh, the two Red Bulls fighting it out. He's going for the inside move on Game Boy. Jeez. No love lost between the Red Bulls. I'm not sure what's going on there. Lucky the ghosting kicked in. Shivers. Oh, lads. No, Bill. You can't be doing that. That's lost him a podium, and Steve takes second. Due to that, loses Game Boy second position. And Game Boy gets his podium in third position. Just waiting for the remaining drivers to finish up. So driver of the day, ladies and gents. It's a tough one here. I was about to, drivers of the day rather. I was about to say no built, but you can't be doing that towards the end. It's a bit rough. You know, it was a very, very big dive towards the end. I know it's pre-season, but you know, can't be doing that, and it cost another driver second position as well, and yourself a podium. Game Boy a nominee for driver of the day, Steve, will be another one. Absolutely phenomenal drive, 19 lap olds. He's in at second position. Well done, Steve. A phenomenal drive, mate. And Wingish as well will be the third. Wingish, a stonking drive, absolutely phenomenal. Good to have you back. So those are your three nominees, ladies and gents. Before I read out the grid order, uh, so Steve, Gameboy, and Wingish. Um, Now race results. We have Moikul in at first. Steve in at second, as you know. Gameboy in at third. Bacco in at fourth. I believe No Build was in there. Um, but because of the retirement, it goes back down for some reason. The Demu in at fifth, Wingish in at sixth, Lauda in at seventh, Rico Gracie in at eighth, Budikem Slide in at ninth, Mama Wemba Nyama in at 10th. That's your top 10. For the bottom 10 of the grid, we have nobody, no built, which was actually up the top. So Infinity, Kyle, Curry, Rodri, Tolu, Abubakar, Jaholic, and Kelsbrook. And that's rounding out your race. Well, ladies and gents, phenomenal way to start season 6 of preseason. Absolutely sensational drive by the lads, and such treacherous conditions in the track that you don't usually drive it at. Really keen to see what season 6 does have in store for us here at ERA. It's been a pleasure. It's your boy, this is J Dog, and until next time.